Monday, December 30th, 2:30 in the morning. I did get to sleep for about an hour and a half. Oh, I found my glasses. They had fallen off onto the floor, halfway under the bed. Kitty cat's at the end of the bed, where he normally goes at night. And if he really wants something, or if he sees me in great angst, he'll come and lay up next to my shoulder. I had a dream that I was very unwanted, not desirable at all. I know I don't dress up fancy and I don't spend hours putting on makeup and stuff like some women. That ought to be a plus, don't you think? That I am not that, needy of all the extra crap that women go through. I know how to do a little of a lot of things because of the abusive marriage that I had, and I was poor, and he didn't do anything, so I had to learn how to repair my car. I had to learn, I cooked, I cleaned, I took care of the kids, I repaired the car, I repaired the plumbing. I know how to build things. Now, electronics eludes me because that's dangerous. My father was an electronic engineer, so I know the mighty force that electricity has. But I want to be wanted, and not just for a workhorse. I'm 6 foot tall and 244 pounds. And clerks, when you enter a store, they'll say, welcome to the such and such store, or whatever. It's always, welcome, sir. Even if I'm dressed up nicely like a woman would, it's sir. I know I'm not the best looking thing, but geez. Not that men are ugly, it's just that I'm not even good looking enough to be thought of as a woman. Maybe it's the way our country sees things. Maybe it's California. No, I think it's the way that our country is taught to view things and view people. We fat shame. If anyone's out of the norm, extra tall, extra wide, extra skinny, they're treated like crap. It's like Trump. It's like, if you can't be perfect, then you don't need to exist. And I worry about that. It's not long until that regime takes hold of everybody. I'll probably end up dying because I'm going to be a resistor. Briefly texted my son in Canada. He sent a picture of the twin girls in the bathtub having fun. And we talked a little bit, and usually our conversations get political because he's a very politically minded kid. He's going to be 40 in April. He was in the Model UN Club. He learned all about politics and stuff. So I told him a couple people that I watch on YouTube that are reliable sources for political stuff. One is an attorney on the Hill in Washington, D.C. He says it as it is. He says how he feels about things in a very tasteful way. And the other is a Canadian lady that knows more about this country than I think half the people in this country do. So I told him about those guys, and he said he's going to check them out, see what he thinks. Now I trust my kids with their opinions. Now, I don't know. Maybe I am a big sloven person. I always have been the kind that, like when you go to work, you look like you've been there all day. Where some people can be at work all day and look like they just got there. That's never been me. I've always been clumsy and lanky. 2010 is the last time that I had any touch and any love and any carnal love, and I miss it. I really miss him. He died. He had cancer. He had other girlfriends too, and they were all vulnerable people too. They all had been abused in their marriages. So, I don't know, maybe I'm just some big dummy. If that's what the case, I don't want to live, but I love my kids and I love my grandkids and I want to be around. I don't want to be just someone that's hated, a lump. I'm kind of fat-like. I'm 6 foot tall, 244 pounds, but most of it's this big fat apron in the front. I had abdominal surgery in the year 2000, and none of the muscles, ligaments, and nerves really healed right. So I can exercise till the cows come home, and I can't get rid of that fatness. Well, I managed to type up my to-do list, and I might be able to do some of it. It all depends on how I feel. If I fall into the depression pit, I'm going to be under the covers and avoiding the world. Right now, I think I'm going to try to go back to sleep and maybe hug the kitty cat. Anybody out there think that I'm lovable? I won't get any comments on that, except maybe from a female saying, "Oh, don't say that about yourself." But, yeah. I'm sure I'll have something later in the day, maybe. Who knows? Who cares? No one. Upward and onward.